RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. It is kind of getting muggy down here. Look at that. Nick, Zach, how are we doing?
I'm having a great day.
Yeah, it's a great day. Started off with a little breakfast at the post and ran some errands, and now we worked our way down here.
There you go.
The basement.
And in a couple of weeks, you'll be working your way down to the amphitheater. We're here.
Oh, yeah.
We are here.
Yep.
It's upon us.
Yep.
It's upon us, man.
Has the calm before the storm mode hit yet, or are we still kind of firing?
I think I was telling someone the other day, like, you always, it's on the calendar for a long time and you're seeing it and it's like, okay, it feels like it's a long way away and you got a lot of time. And then before you know, it's like, literally up on our whiteboard in our office, I wrote like 60 days out and I was like, oh, that feels like an eternity. And now it feels like we're 16 days out, which we are. So it's like all these little things got to come together in the next 16 days, and they will. It's going to be great.
Yeah. I had my wake-up call yesterday morning. The Monday morning emails started popping off, and I started getting phone calls, and I'm like, oh, yeah, like, this is, it's go time. So, like, we're shifting into real gear and moving. So
this is really cool. And if you guys have been following along, I mean, the Mississippi River Festival takes center stage on the riverfront June 27th and 28th. And I mean, you guys had a great showing last year, but this year is, I mean, just I mean, really on steroids. I don't know what else to describe it as.
Yeah. We're trying to, push not only the name and the brand, but also kind of this whole festival, atmosphere. Even just moving to 2 days has been huge. And we're definitely feeling I wouldn't call it stress. It's like a healthy tension of getting this done. But I think that means we're doing something right, is that we're feeling this sort of, angst to make it happen and to get it on. So it's good, and it's stretching us in the right ways, but also our whole intent with all this is to keep excellence at the forefront. And so between the lineup, between all the vendors we've got coming, the sound and lighting, all the things, it's a really concerted effort to honor this festival and move it forward.
Absolutely. And Zach, I would say that you're excited about Blackberry Smoke.
I'm stoked. Can you tell? Honestly, I mean, I am a fan, and I've done some shows with them with the Banfield. We both have, but honestly, this is the only hat that I can find that fits my head.
Really?
So I've got a big head, and they make their own hats from Merch Mountain, and they fit my head great. So I have 2 of them, and I keep them on a clean cycle. So, but yeah, and it doesn't hurt that just a little walking promotion for MRF.
It's a hell of a sales pitch for the hat, though.
Yeah.
I think
They have the best merch. Come to MRF and buy Blackberry Smoke merch.
Well, and this is what I think. That's awesome. Take me through the vendors that you guys are going to have there too. Because I know that you say you're finalizing stuff. Do you have a few that you can throw out there?
Yeah, so we'll do like a full formal announcement probably later this week or early this week. But really happy to say that everything's local, man, which is cool. And there's tons of great opportunities like to go to vendor markets and things like that. And so I love that about this. We really wanted to find this balance of like curating some newer businesses that we think are really cool and give them an opportunity to showcase at the riverfront. And so. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much, good. But yeah, we'll make a formal announcement. But it's really cool to like partner with local businesses in that way.
Well, and I think that it all goes hand in hand. I mean, to really have that aspect of the festival, it really just kind of checks that box. And then you also have the fact that you can get merch and stuff from the musicians and really make it just a really nice concert setting for folks that maybe haven't experienced that for a while.
The concert setting is super important. Like when you go to like a festival, let's just say like Bonnaroo or Lollapalooza, it's like not only is the bands and the music the focus, but it's like the in-between time when you're walking around, you're bebopping around. And so having like a really cool vendor space is important to us, and I think we nailed it this year.
Well, on Friday, you guys are getting a hell of a show with the Riders Around, which I think is going to be really awesome. We were talking about that earlier, and I just think that's going to be cool. Brian Owen, Beth Bonbera.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Nailed it.
Alan Stone, Wilder Woods, and then Ben Rector. That's your Friday night lineup. Blackberry Smoke is your headliner on Saturday. They've got to be excited. People that headline this have got to be really excited to be called on to be the main event.
Yeah. One of the things where we make sure to emphasize in advance and when we're trying to book acts is we present the story and the legacy of MRF, and that we're trying to restart this deal and place a new step forward into the future and create something special that's artist centered and experience centered and excellence centered. And man, Blackberry Smoke, they've been the most involved in the events process, and their whole team is very, very helpful. They're trying to cut costs because they know we're trying to restart this. They see the vision and they're in line with it, and they're excited, and they're like, man, whatever we can do to help you guys do this. They're just down home dudes, and that's awesome. Very exciting.
Well, and that's what's really cool to hear is just the collaboration between the artists and your guys' self too. And it really seems like, this is becoming a really cool machine in a way where folks really understand the importance of this, and they're ready to be the tide to really bring it back.
Yeah,
totally.
And we want it to be an event that for artists, it's not just another show.
Right.
Like Smoke in particular, last year I think they did something like 280 shows in a year, which is just a nuts touring schedule. Yeah. And a lot of these artists are, high level touring, where you can get in the rhythm of, all right, where's the next gig? Wake up in the city is like, all right, sound check, just in a total rhythm of nothingness and not experiencing the culture of a city or appreciating the event. And so one of our main goals is to make it where it's not another show. Yeah. Make it something beyond that. And once they buy into that vision, then they present something to the audience that, this isn't just another Live Nation show where you pay, out the wazoo to see your favorite artist, and that's what you get. You go there and you get their normal deal. So
that's so important, because you're right, especially when you see those guys really make it to the big stage and they're touring all over. You see, it's not like they lose their passion, but you see it becoming more of a job because you're just always constantly going. And to have this, where you have people that are like, man, hell yeah, let's go down there and let's be a part of this. You can tell the energy change and the energy level in the groups, and I think that's so cool, and we'll see that here. Even
just the uniqueness of the amphitheater itself. Playing a show and you're 75 yards away from the river is great. And then we've been intentional with we did a coffee roast with Post Commons. We're doing a beer with Old Bakery, and so those items will be in their green room. So we also want to get people excited about the artists, excited about the city. That's too, cool. Where it's oh man, this is great, and it's almost like a little riverside retreat for us while we're playing. And while we were booking this too, man, the lineup it's inspiring for artists to be on bills with other bands that they respect and they vibe with, and so that was a common thread. A lot of people because when you're booking music, you're also kind of trying to it's like a sales pitch in a way. It's hey, we'll pay you your rate, but also this is why you should be a part of it. And so when some of the names started to come together and we're saying, hey, this is also who's on the bill with you, they're like, oh, that's awesome, I can't wait to see them. So it was a perfect kind of melding of a beautiful cityscape, kind of a restful family type vibe with the bands, and then the bill itself just kind of it came together super well because of all those factors. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You guys got a moment to take a break with me? Oh, yeah. 10:56, last break of the day. We'll go past top of the hour. We'll come back and chat a little bit more about Mississippi River Festival. You stay there, we'll stay here.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car. I have a job. There's nothing holding me back anymore.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Psycho killer, escape, better run.
10:58. I used to be at Lewis and Clark, so I kind of have some cool music, but it's mostly, for the masses. You know?
Hey, I'm for it.
know.
Man. I love it. I'm for it.
We're back. Hey, you need to get tickets. So you guys are sold out of Saturday VIP?
Yeah, so Saturday
wild.
VIP is gone. Those went pretty
Hell
quick.
yes.
And then we were doing a package deal where you could buy Friday and Saturday VIP. That's also sold out. So only VIP available is on Friday night, and then general admission for both nights is still readily available.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to bring WrestleMania-esque shows to the Alton Amphitheater, because I am going to take it. I got to do one last match, and we're still working on it, but I want to fall off the roof of the amphitheater and end it. Not my life. This is the wrestling career. Like a Shane McMahon style fall.
I can't help you with that, but I'll watch.
Okay.
Well, I think the amphitheater is in process of getting the canopy rated by a structural engineer. So once that's in,
we're ready
hopefully
to go.
before MRF, they'll be able to tell you, it's like, hey, can this support you?
Or we can just
And
get a
is this
forklift.
plausible?
We could get a forklift and just go all the way up there too. I'm ready.
Heck yeah.
That's neither here or there. We need you to get tickets. We need you to get tickets for MRF. Hey, your Saturday lineup looks like this. Riley Holtz and the Lost Cause, Zach Pearson, Cassie Ashton, Jeremy Albino, Nikki Lane, Brent Cobb, Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, and then Blackberry Smoke headlines. But you still have Friday VIP open?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
How much are those running?
55.
That's it?
Well, for VIP, it's 75.
Yeah.
But that's still it?
That's it.
That's really cool, guys. And I'm being serious because right now it's like I want to go do all these things. And like, man, there's some cool shows and some really cool events. But man, that money gets tight. But to have a great show with all this packed in there, VIP $75, you can't go wrong.
Sure. Ticket prices is like a hot thing in the music industry right now, and understandably so. I mean, everything's getting more expensive. And so we got to pay bills just like you do.
Yep.
And so we were trying to find a healthy balance of like, this is a good way to spend, to see 8 bands a day, plus a beautiful writers round, right?
Right.
For if you look at your price per band, it's pretty dang good, and just the whole experience. So it's a great way to spend a weekend, and I think the cost is on point for that.
CJ, how do I get tickets? Good question. I'm so glad you guys asked. So if you I'll take you to the way I know how. It's the best. You just go to MississippiRiverFest.com. You see this little box here that says tickets. Boom. Look at that. And it'll load, and you can get your tickets right then and there, your general, and then that VIP for Friday, because Saturday and the double dates are sold out, which is just awesome.
Yeah.
Now, last year, you guys had a great start to this. The first one went really well. To see the aesthetic of it and everyone lined up there and just enjoying the show was really fun to see. Where do you see it going from here after you guys kind of just added on and then some to your second year?
Yeah, the thing about what Zach and I are always thinking about is, of course, we have to focus on the here and now and getting this 2-day done. But we just in the deepest parts of our hearts, we just believe that the MRF is something that is sustainable out into the future. And I just we're all Alton guys, but we're also regional guys too. Right. And we just want to see live music in general thrive here. And so if our part is to steward the MRF, we hope that it's a catalyst for more things to happen. I would love to see the MRF turn into an even more multi-day thing. Mm-hmm. It is sort of like a walk, crawl, run kind of situation.
Even though I think we kind of skipped the walk.
Yeah.
Whenever you said on steroids, I'm like, crawl, walk, run. We crawled last year. We're freaking running.
Yeah, no, you're in a marathon right now.
This is a big step up. So hopefully we don't go bringing full balls sprinting next year. But let's perfect the run. Let's get our form in line. But expanding it into more days.
But even things that we've done this year that are, again, in line with the original intent, we added Michael Snyder as the fine arts director.
That's so cool. Dude. He is the best.
Yeah, and so he's doing some really cool installations at the amphitheater, as well as he's beginning the Miles Davis trumpet statue.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, and so just people get to see that in progress as well. And so we've talked about other things with film and art, and just being very well rounded with just creativity and art in general. Obviously, the music kind of somewhat the hero of the story, just because it's an easy on ramp for people. But having those elements in it as well, I think honors this all very well.
You're hitting it because Alton's is in a renaissance. I've told people that for 2 years.
Sure,
I mean,
absolutely.
no matter what art you're or what medium you're interested in, there's something for everybody, and there's some talented folks. And whenever you really incorporate all that, it creates this look and this atmosphere that. Hell, I could be Greta Van Fleet, but I'm coming back next year if I make it big, and I'm coming back and playing again because of how fun it was.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man. The immersion into the city is like really, really a spice of this that I really dig.
This is so, I love it, man. Everything you guys have done have really hit all the boxes. And I think that that's really important too, because anyone that's followed this from year one and just the announcement, to where we are now, can see the growth and the passion, and really just your guys' professional lives melding in with this really great idea and bringing it all together. That's really sick.
Yeah, it's cool. Zach's gotten to do a bunch of music stuff out on the road, and I've got the studio, and we're traveling all over the place. So it's really cool to like be able to do this now in our hometown, and bring something special, not only for like the music community, but just like I'm just pumped for people to be able to come out on a weekend in June and watch music for multiple days, and go to the restaurants, and hear bands they've never heard before, but also bands that they love, and just spend time in community. It's a beautiful thing.
You're right. And we talked about this earlier today. Like, Night Market was just huge last Thursday, and all the people that were there. And it's like, the more you do things like that, because people complain sometimes about loitering downtown and the things that happen with it, neither here or there. But when you do good stuff, it's a lot harder to loiter when there's 700 people around you. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing the good stuff and be the tide, man. That's just so awesome.
I tell people all the time that like we have a million reasons not to get together, whether it's political or you can just name anything. And
throw
it's like, well, what if it was just about being together and enjoying music and art and food?
Is that a concept? I feel like that used to be a thing.
Yes.
You guys are bringing it back. And Zach, a couple minutes left. What's your final thoughts as we head into the 27th and 28th? What's your takeaway, just a bird's eye view before the storm hits?
Man, I mean, I've never been more excited for a lineup. I like Nick said, it came together perfectly, and it's going to be a heck of a time. And what I would love for Alton to do is just to show out and because we got people coming in, they're buying tickets from all across the U.S.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Nearly all 50 states already, and
that's incredible.
All over the St. Louis market, people are coming across the river. Where you talk to people from St. Louis, and generally they're not crossing the river to come over here.
No.
So what we're doing is trying to give them a reason to come to Alton, and man, so if the folks from Alton could show out and show love and show the culture and heart of the city that we know and love, like so that would be the coolest, man.
Well, that's really an important point too, because sometimes I think that we get in our own way as the public, where someone wants to do something cool and it's like we have to throw up something. And I'm not saying necessarily with you guys, but it could be, a mural and everyone's freaking out about why are we doing this? Well, the more you fight stuff like that, if I'm on Facebook and I'm living in St. Charles, I'm not going to come over when I'm like, these guys are crazy. They're fighting over nothing. But when you can support each other, it's seriously the tide, and it brings everyone right here into the Metro East right here in Alton. That's so cool. Nick, before I let you go, what's your final thought? Bird's eye view. 2 weeks out.
Man, it's just important to keep perspective. And so the team that we have around this is insanely cool. All of our designers, video folks, Michael Snyder, just partnered with my best bud, Zach, doing this. Speaking of murals, we're finishing up the mural
that's cool.
over there on Broadway.
That's
here.
Cool.
Actually happening right now. So I just want to say thank you for our team. We also are in need of volunteers. So if you want to come to be a part of this in that way as well, they can reach out to us. Just contact at MississippiRiverFest.com.
Can I ask you a quick follow-up to that?
Yeah.
Can National Honor Society students do that for their
100%.
service hours? Okay,
Yes,
cool. That's
absolutely.
really cool.
Yep.
Why would you not get service hours
Yep.
at one of the coolest shows in town?
We just got in contact with Marquette, helping with some of that as well.
Really
too.
cool.
So that's on our radar too. But again, Zach really nailed it. I love Alton. I want people to experience it, and I love people coming to our town from all across the country, across the river, just to this is it. It's happening here, you know.
I love it. Best of luck, guys. Seriously, and keep kicking ass.
Thanks, man.
Before I wrap up the show today, you can go to the MRF in style by stopping by Village Dispensary. That makes Woody Harrelson jealous. You know, when you go in there, it's like Willie Nelson's dream world, and Snoop Dogg doesn't even know what's happening. You know, whether or not you're after vapes, tinctures, topicals, edibles, maybe even you want to drink those Uncle Arnie's lemonades, man, I'm telling you what, you'll feel like you're in Miami and you're sitting right here in the 618. Go to the MRF. You don't want to do it just by going. You want to experience the music. You got to do it the way CJ does it. And you can do it by getting 25% off your disposables 2-day for Waxy Wednesday. Get them in time for MRF. Don't forget to tell them that you know who sent you over their way. I'm out of time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, guys.
Man, you are so good. you are silky smooth, brother. You keep up the good work. Gosh, dang it.
I'm out of time. See you tomorrow. Try your best to stay out of jail.